PIP is not a partisan issue. It's not a Democrat versus Republican. It's what it really is. It's an issue of fraud, PIP fraud throughout the state. And I voted on the merits of the bill, and I thought it was a good bill. It was a good start, and it had some weaknesses in it, but we'll make it work.
What about by your vote to concur being the one swing vote and the only Democrat that did that, kind of rejected the Senate's version, which provided a 25% guaranteed consumer savings? How is that going to bring the profits back to the people and not just insurance companies?
There were 21 votes. I just happened to be one of those 21. I don't mind being called the swing vote. I did an analysis of it. I studied it. I talked to my constituents, and I voted for what I thought was right for the state of Florida, including my constituents.
So providing 25% rollback for consumers is not part of the package that you voted on today, right?
Well, I think you have to look at the total package, in the long run, what it would do for the consumers. I would like to have a 50% rollback, but that's not what
right.
would
So
happen.
then why did you vote to concur and then vote to adopt the House's version if it's not what you wanted?
I looked at the total package, and the total package in that bill made me feel like it was a thing to do, the thing to support.
So besides, obviously not providing savings for, the middle class, what else was in that bill that was so attractive?
You're saying that it doesn't. I don't agree with that. I think in the long run, what you're seeing is a reform of PIP, which we needed so desperately in Florida.
Right, but it seems that the reform is just, providing more profit for the insurance companies by allowing them to eliminate coverage like massages and acupuncture and not passing down the savings to consumers. That
could be one interpretation of that.
Right. Does this lower the premium?
That I know of that is everything is perfect. This is not a perfect bill. Most of the bills I vote for are not perfect, but I'm more than willing to stand by my decision on that.
Then, if it wasn't the perfect bill, then why did you feel the rush to vote it through, given the last few hours of, legislative session? Why was it such an important thing to get passed through, as soon as possible?
I didn't feel rushed. This is the last day of the session.
So if it wasn't...
This is an important bill, and it's one that I made a commitment to my constituents to do something about PIP and the PIP fraud issue throughout Florida.
So if it wasn't the perfect bill, then, were you able to put an amendment into it, or did you was your only option
to... I didn't add any amendment to it, no.
Right. So, so essentially this was the right bill for you then, if you didn't feel it needed to be amended. So essentially the bill that you voted for was the right bill. You said that there was
the best bill for me today. And I stand by that decision. I studied it. I did an analysis. And if I studied it, I would vote that way again.
Okay. So you think this is good for consumers then? This provides savings for consumers then, this bill?
Say it again.
This bill provides, savings for the consumers then?
I think in the long run, you'll see savings. Absolutely,
you think so?
You will. And you'll see less fraud.
Okay.
If you will study, take time to study the bill and look at what the implications are statewide, you may see why I voted for that bill.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time.